On this example here, I tell you exactly how much the math teachers were going to charge per hour. What was new, the word after hour, that is your independent variable. So that's a hint. So you can go ahead and write time for independent, and it's measured in hours for this problem. The dependent variable is not 35. It's the total cost. And from there, we ask ourselves, what is the statement? Well, as the time increases, what's going to happen to the total cost? It is going to also increase. As the time decreases, what's going to happen to the cost? It is going to also decrease. So what type of correlation should this be? That's correct, positive correlation. And on this one, it's pretty easy because for 0 hours, $0. But for 1 hour, it's 35 per hour, so it's 35. For 2 hours, 70. For 3 hours, it's 105. I'm adding 35 each time because it tells me to. Which means if you draw this out correctly and label this 35, and then my lines in there, 70, 105, and keep going, 140, 175. You notice that 00's here, 135's there, 270's here, 3 is 105. You can draw your trend line based on that, and it's going to go directly through all your dots. And so I should model this correctly and use my ID to draw my trend line. So let me do that. That way it's a straight edge, and I'm using a straight edge to connect. There's my trend line. And so at 4, it would be 140, which is absolutely correct. Because if you do 35 times 4, 35 per hour, that's right, times 4, that's right, it would be 140. So now we put 140 here. And from there, what does this mean? Well, in order for me to write out what this means, I need to label my axis X and my axis Y. And I didn't give you any hints here. So remember, this is the X-axis and it's independent because it makes the I. This is dependent because it makes the D. So the independent is going to be time and measured in hours, and then the total cost is going to be the dependent variable. So when I ask you what this means, if this is X and then this is Y, then I am saying in 4 hours, it would cost $140. So 4 hours of tutoring would be $140. How are these points related? As the time increases again, the total cost increases, as well as when the time decreases, the money decreases. So what depends on what? The total cost depends on the time.